Hello and welcome to Ever Happen and Stumble Upon This Video, or come back to my channel. Hi, my name is Dana and I'm very happy to have you guys here today. So for starters, if you've ever watched one of my videos before and you're wondering, Dana, where are you? I'm in my boyfriend's room, which is why it looks very different from my usual background, but that's okay. So to get into today's video, as you guys saw from the title, I am going to be telling you how much I made on Redbubble in the year 2020 and things that I've learned. So this was by far my biggest sales year. I sold my first sticker at the end of 2018. I think I was just looking through my own analytics. It was about October. And yeah, so I wanted to tell you guys some things that I've learned, and I did a video back a while, how much you really make on Redbubble, and a lot has kind of changed since then and I've learned a lot more, so I wanted to share this with you guys. So let's get into the part that I know most of you clicked on this video for, which is how much I have made on Redbubble. So coming in on my analytics page, if you just scroll down, you have my earnings. So this isn't like totally everything because it is like a month behind. So you see January 20, it's actually what it was from December. So it's a little bit like funky. And then this, it would show December as 0. From here, it gives us $104.95. I went into my payment history and just added up every time that I've been paid out and my pending sales for 2020, which I already added up for us, which is $115.81. So one thing else that I want to add about that, so as you see, it's like not a perfect science to exactly how much I made this year, because obviously my January 2020, that was from before, and just looking at my payment history, as you see, they kind of changed how they pay you a little while ago. So back in my first sales, you see they would pay me PayPal's like 42 cents, but then they changed it saying you only get paid out if you have more than $20 in your like sales to be paid. With that, it's also saying anything that you have as pending earnings, if it's not $20, they just pay you out in January every year. So that's why January 2020, I got paid $10.32, 35 cents, because that was kind of around somewhere between February of 2019 and January of 2020 was when they changed that policy where they don't pay you per sticker. They just pay you if you have over $20 to be paid out at the end of the month, or I guess on the 15th of the month. And then in January, if you have any pending earnings. So I would probably get paid this like around $9 this coming January, even though I don't have the $20 in my earnings. So as we can see, I met the threshold to get paid out 4 times this year, which is exciting for me. I know that this may not seem like a lot. I've watched some other people's videos and they're like, how I made $20,000 on Redbubble. For me, that is not the case, but I don't want you guys to be discouraged, because like I would consider myself a beginner. I have 182 sales. So I mean, that's great. I'm so happy about that. But obviously that's not anything like super crazy. But if you are somewhere between 0 and 182, I think this would be a great video for you guys to learn something. Kind of tell you guys a little bit about what I learned on Redbubble this year. Okay, so the first thing, and probably the biggest thing, and I did not know this until I started, I think it was my how much you really make on Redbubble video. And back when I uploaded that video, probably around June or July, I believe, I had made $20 off of Redbubble. And again, I made my first sale in 2018. So that has been over like almost 2 years. I'd made $20, and now in the past couple of months I increased that to $90 just in like 6 months. So what I learned, so the biggest thing I learned, and I learned that in the comments of that video, is that you can increase the prices. Honestly, I'm just gonna screen record again and show you guys, because I feel like if you don't know how to do this, you're going to want to know how to do this. So if you're in your Redbubble, so if you just go into your dashboard, go inside to product pricing. And honestly, I feel like I'll probably get some comments being like, oh, you don't mark yours up enough, or you mark yours up too much. So it's really just up to you, personal preference. So you can mark yours up. I have my stickers marked up the most. And for me, I just wanted it to be where my margin for a sticker was at least over $1. So every single sale that you get is like $1. So yeah, so that's kind of how I figured it out. And you kind of want to go through, and I mean, if other people are selling stickers for $2 or $1, because for a long time I didn't know how to do this, so I don't think everybody knows how to do this. You don't want to be selling your stickers for like $10, then you might not get as many sales. So you kind of want to find that sweet spot of making more money without making your product too expensive where you're not going to make as many sales. So you can kind of play around with that. So that's like my biggest tip. If you have Redbubble and you've even just had a couple of sales so far, go in and increase your pricing, because I now make like double what I used to make per sticker. So the next big thing, and I feel like this is what's helped me a lot, is you need to increase your reach as to who's seeing your product. So for me, probably the biggest way I've done that is YouTube. So since YouTube, I've gotten a lot more followers on Redbubble, a lot more likes, so more sales. So what that does for you is if you have a sticker and you're promoting it a lot and people are going to your page and they're liking your page and they're following you, and they like your sticker and even they buy your sticker. So just say you make a Hydro Flask sticker. I was inspired by my water bottle right next to me. Then every time after that someone searches Hydro Flask, your image is going to rank higher in search because you have more following, more likes, and more sales. So the more you can increase your reach, the more you're going to get sales because the higher you're gonna rank in search. I don't know about you, but when I'm looking for like a product, I usually don't scroll to like the 27th page. So if you can kind of keep upping your rank, then that is going to help you a lot. So some ways to do that. Obviously for me, I said YouTube. I know that might not be an option for everybody. You might want to be on YouTube, but there are tons of other ways you can do that. If you have any form of social media, just promote yourself. You can either promote on your main account, post on Instagram stories, Snapchat stories, you can add a swipe up, and even if people aren't buying it, but you're just getting more traffic to your page, that can also help to promote you. You can also, if you're not comfortable or you don't want to be kind of spamming on your personal account, you can make a separate art account and then share that from time to time and kind of promote that to your friends and get that to be something where you promote your art and your Redbubble. I have my own personal art Instagram. I will link it for you. It is at A Place to Paint. It is always in the description. So I do that a lot. I'll promote myself. And also another thing you can do is there are Redbubble Facebook groups. You can join Redbubble Facebook groups and promote your stickers and kind of make other Redbubble friends and help each other out and give each other likes and follows and help to promote each other's work. Another great way to increase your reach that I have seen a lot is TikTok. Your chances of blowing up on any social media, TikTok is the highest. I've seen so many videos on my own For You page of people just on their iPad or on their phone drawing out a sticker, and then that video gets like 1 million likes because people think it's really cool to watch. So that would be a great idea for you to try and get yourself out there if you don't really have a big following on other apps, or you don't really feel comfortable keep promoting yourself to your followers on like Instagram, or if you have a Facebook. TikTok is a great option because that you never know when a video could blow up. I think my most viewed video on TikTok maybe has 500,000 views. Like, that is insane. 500,000 people, you never know how many of them will go and be like, wow, that sticker's really cool, I'm gonna go buy it. So that is a great option. If you guys, you're already making the stickers, it's not that hard to just record clips here and there and edit it together to cool music. TikTok is so easy to use. So I seriously recommend making sticker TikToks or design TikToks when you're making designs. That is a way more accessible way to blow up for a lot of people. And then, hey, you never know, you can get a following on TikTok and then boom, sticker sales. So that is definitely more of a newer way to increase your reach that I think would be really awesome to try. Check out my TikTok, not necessarily for Redbubble related content, but just if you want to follow me on TikTok. I never really promote my TikTok on YouTube, but it's at Dana Finks with an S because at Dana Fink was taken. So if you want to check me out on TikTok, I'll see you there. So those are kind of my main tips of anything you can do to get your work out there and to more people is going to help you make more sales. The next thing about sales, and this isn't about how to get more sales necessarily, but how to make more money, is make sure when you're making a design, you make the pixels, like the size of your template, large. Because when you upload an image, if you just do a little like 100 by 100, then it's not going to be available for you to put on every product. And I recommend going through anytime you upload something. I have a whole video on like a tip on how to upload better and a faster way to upload and just how I upload my stickers. So I will link that video for you if you want to check that out for a little more in depth on this one. But when you upload your sticker, you want to make sure, I always say sticker because I feel like when I think of Redbubble, I think of stickers, and this is exactly what I'm talking about. So when you upload your design, you want to make sure it is available on as many products as possible, because I've sold t-shirts, I've sold like art prints, and because those are bigger items, your profit margin is going to be a lot bigger, because if you sell a sticker and it's $4, you get like $1. But if you sell a t-shirt and it's like $20, you get like $5. So when you have your item available on as many things as possible, you are going to have the opportunity to get sales that are more money. So I would definitely recommend going through and making sure when you make a design, if you're using Photopea or Fonto or PixArt, Adobe Draw, anything like that. I'm trying to think of the things that I've used. Again, I have tutorials on like how to do all of these. So I'll just link my entire Redbubble playlist for you guys in the cards and in the description. So if you guys are trying to learn more about Redbubble, definitely check all of those videos out. But yeah, you can look up the size dimensions on Redbubble. So I would just go for like the biggest item, which I think is a tapestry, and look up the image dimensions that are necessary for a tapestry and just make all of your designs that big. Because then, again, I'm just gonna keep repeating myself because I feel like it's important to get in there, because personally, I always think of stickers when I think of Redbubble, but you can literally sell so many different products, and you want your buyers to have the option, if they really like your design and they wanna get it on a poster, they can spend the extra money and get it on a poster, and that's gonna really benefit you. And again, this kind of goes back to my earlier point of increasing your reach. And I know it kind of might be discouraging. I've gotten some messages where people will tell me like, Dana, I've uploaded stickers, I followed the tutorial, I made some designs, and I haven't gotten any sales yet. Like, what do I do? And that doesn't necessarily mean you're doing anything wrong. It's just sometimes it takes time for your design to be out there. So just keep making designs that you like. And honestly, even if you're feeling a little discouraged and you're not wanting to make any new designs, just having designs up there, like, people will eventually view them. Sometimes it takes time. And then once people start viewing your work, the more sales you get, the more sales you're going to get. Because again, like I was saying, the more action, especially sales and likes that a design gets, then the higher it's going to rank in search. So anytime someone after this person looks up the same search terms or whatever tags you have on your design, then it's more likely to be seen again. So kind of, it may be a slow build at first, but like the more traction a design gets, the more sales you're gonna get. So sales will bring you sales. So yeah, just really don't get discouraged. That's my next thing. It might take a long time. Like I said, I sold my first design in 2018. So it's going to be 3 years ago. I think it was in just October. So just about 2 years ago. And I've made $115, which may be like, wow, $115 over 2 years. That's not great, but at the same time, it's $115 that I wouldn't have made. It's like super nice. Now we're 4 months in the end of the year, I just got $20. One of them was like $29 that I wouldn't have got otherwise. So really, if you're doing it because you think like, I'm gonna upload a design, then I'm gonna make like $1,000, then it might not be the best passive income outlet for you. You can find other passive income outlets where you can make more money, maybe a little faster. But if you're someone who's artistic and you like making designs and it's something that's fun for you, there's no harm in uploading them, and you never know when you're gonna have a design that takes off. And I don't really wanna get too much into like how to come up with designs that are going to sell, because in my How Much I Made on Redbubble, I've talked all about tips on how to create designs that sell. But really, my biggest tip that I would say I'll throw into this video is just make stickers that you would buy. That is the easiest way to target a niche, is to target niches that you're a part of. So for me, the most of the stickers I've sold or designs that I've sold are healthcare related. I am in nursing school. I'll be graduating this May. Really how it sparked for me was I had a design that I wanted to buy that I couldn't find. So I decided to make it myself, and then I customized it to all different healthcare fields, and that is the design that I had that has blown up the most. I also went through, I made some TCNJ stickers because I go to TCNJ, and then Joe, my boyfriend, gave me the idea to make them for other New Jersey colleges. So I'm a college student, I live in the state of New Jersey. Those are niches that I'm a part of, so I feel like it's easier for me to know what someone like me would buy. So if you are a big fan of a TV show and you think about like, if I were shopping for a sticker, what would I want to buy? And then make them. And then, hey, you can even buy them yourself if you wanted to. But I think that's my biggest tip as to like how to come up with things to make, is like use yourself as your market. And that's really where you're gonna come up with the best, most genuine ideas that people like you or people in your categories are going to be looking for. So yeah, I hope this video was helpful to you guys. I hope you found it interesting, how much I made. I hope it wasn't like super anticlimactic, because like I said, I know there are videos out here where people have made like way more than I have, but again, it is just somewhere to start. And I think when you get tips kind of from someone who's closer to your ballpark, So I mean, if you don't have any sales, someone with 180 sales might be more realistic to listen to than someone who has like 3,000 sales, because I feel like we relate more to each other. So I hope this was helpful to you. Give it a like if you liked it, if you're gonna try this out. Check out my other Redbubble videos. If you have any questions about Redbubble, I feel like I've covered a lot of things in the past. If not, drop a comment down below and I will get back to you of any of your questions. Also in the comments, you can comment down below your Redbubble, but don't just say, my Redbubble is this. Tell us what kind of stickers you make, what niches you're a part of. So if I see your comment and you say, oh, I make stickers about biology, I can be like, oh, that's cool. And if I'm someone who's scrolling through the comments and I like biology, maybe I will give you a check out. So definitely plug yourselves in the comments. Subscribe if you are not already. Let me know if there are other Redbubble videos you don't think I have talked about yet, because Redbubble, I love to talk about it. Make new videos every Sunday and Wednesday, and I will see you guys in the next one.